These are the hinges for the hood. Same problem with black paint on the hardware that we've just done. Actually, the goop that was on the case itself. Same problem, just a guy who was doing work and he did want to paint that top edge, but he didn't protect different things that should not have gotten paint on them. And this is one. So my first task is to remove the vestiges of paint. Now let's just see, that was quick enough, how quickly we can clean these up. I don't know. Typically they're brass. I would imagine that's what it is. We'll find out soon enough here. Yes, indeed, that's brass, isn't it? Beautiful too. So we just come in here and do a nice job of cleaning this up. It's still got paint on it. Well, considering it's 137 years old, I don't think there's anything wrong with taking a little time to make these look as nice as we can within reason. I don't know that I'd be inclined to throw this on equipment and make it like a mirror. I just don't think I would do that. I'd take it as nice as I can take it by hand. But that's the kind of craftsman I am here. I'm more likely to work something by hand than I am to throw it on a machine. They didn't really have machines back then, by the way. They weren't typically, not in 1883. The pianos, most of it, well, they might have had some steam-driven belt things to do some of the heavy woodwork, but this was a handwork type thing, being a piano builder. So I try to stay kind of true to that spirit. Now that's looking about what I think is the correct amount of polish on these. Quite nice, but not perfect, but see the difference between this and this. Next up, for magical repair. That Mother's Megan aluminum polish is not going to take paint off. And I'm not going to be dunking this in chemicals. I'm just not. Somebody else might. What? I try to work on them in about the same way that people did at the time. I mean, I have electric light, of course, which is nice. They may have had gas light in that time, I'm not sure, 1883. I certainly would never try to duplicate a workshop and tools that were identical to the time period. I'm just kind of a craftsman. I like having electric light, it works well. It's easier. as you know, brass, when you're polishing, it doesn't really look the way it will at the end until you polish it out with a dry cloth. While you're still doing what I'm doing, they're going to look dirty and not too good. Keep going until I feel a texture that's about right. It's a nice way to get a nice spin polish on that. Now go ahead and let's take a look, see what we got. Very nice. It's not perfect, but I'd say for an 1883 unit, I've got a little bit of problem here with just a vestige of that paint. Gotta go. There it has gone. We'll come in here. All right. One more round. I don't like that. How come that's still got just a little bit of something on the end of that? What is that? You gotta go. That's the way it's supposed to look. Now what about you? You're already looking pretty good. Yeah. See? Go here and here. Am I going to fix that slightly bent pin?